I had a conversation a couple days ago with somebody here at Podcast Movement who was saying, why would you ever quit your day job to take it on? If you're making 10, 20, 30K, that's on top of your day job, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. If you don't want to go down the entrepreneurial journey and take this thing on full time, you don't have to.
Today, we're making the case for side hustles. Welcome to the Couple Money Podcast, the show where we share stories and advice on building up your marriage and wealth together. I'm Elle Martinez. Support for this podcast comes from Jumpstart Your Marriage and Your Money Masterclass. This self-paced course is designed to help you get on the same page with money, dump your debt faster, and build wealth as a team. Sign up today for the course and get lifetime access. Just head over to couplemoney.com/jumpstart. We've had quite a few shows about being a happily married entrepreneur. On a few episodes, I've shared my ups and downs about working from home. I've also interviewed couples who are at different stages of their journeys. Some are running businesses together, like Justin and Rebecca Rhodes with Abundant Permaculture. I've also talked with couples where they ventured on their own career paths, like Letitia Stiles, who explained how she and her husband successfully support one another. And hearing them, you get the sense that it's a well-oiled machine. Things are working out. Sure, they have hiccups, and I'm grateful that they share what works and what doesn't. But what about the beginning stage when you're just first starting out and you're trying to figure out if you want to start a business or maybe just a side hustle? How does that fit in with your current job and your marriage? Honestly, it can seem like a handful. So I'm grateful that my guest is ready to help.
I'm Will DeShazo. So I run the Millennivator podcast and the Millennivator movement, where we help innovative millennial entrepreneurs find that side hustle, excel at that side hustle, and possibly transform it into a full-time gig.
And on a personal note, Will is engaged, so he does have a vested interest in finding that balance between marriage and money. I met him at the business conference I mentioned last episode. So pardon the background noise that you heard at the beginning. We were in the expo hall when we were chatting it up. In this special interview, Will and I discuss how you can start earning some cash while exploring career options, the framework that will help you find the right gig for you, and opportunities to give yourself a raise at your current position using a side hustle. I hope you enjoy. What do you think of when you hear the word side hustle? Like, what does that mean to you so everyone's on the same page?
Yeah, so let's all be on the same page and say that a hustle is something that you're working for. This is not an easy endeavor most times, right? But typically it is something that you're passionate about and you're able to make some side money. So this is not your full-time job yet, right? You may explore that side later on, but this is just something that you're trialing out, you're checking out, you're seeing how it works, you're getting started, you're testing out a market, you're learning an idea, you're just kind of learning the basics of business. A lot of people are intimidated by side hustle. By thinking, I've got to have this elaborate business plan, and we've got to figure out an S Corp or a C Corp, and I've got to go through a CPA to figure this out, and I don't even know what I want to do and how to make money and how much to make, and is it worth my time? And it's very overwhelming for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I think the key is just finding what you enjoy doing, what you love in life, and then creatively thinking, well, how can I help someone else enjoy this? A lot of people don't want to be in sales, and that's fine. You don't have to be in sales, but you can help someone. Sales is helping someone. Hopefully, whatever you are selling is helping someone, and that to me is the core basis of a side hustle, is finding a better way to help someone get to where they want to go.
Let's talk about a professional. Either they're an accountant right now, or they are engineer and stuff. Are there opportunities for them to maybe like freelance or take on clients or be a consultant? How would they go about that?
You do have to be careful depending on your role within the HR network and within the group that you're with. There are a lot of people who are with small companies, and what they're able to do outside of the 9 to 5 or the 8 to 4 or whatever they work is up to them. So that is very important to be sure you're not crossing boundaries. If you are a CPA and you want to do freelance work, that business that you're with is okay with that, right?
Yeah.
But there are ways you can start very small, and I think the key is exploring and learning that industry. So what else is out there that people are doing? Are they on Fiverr doing freelance graphic design? Are you good at graphic design? You love doing that. Get on Fiverr. Try some things out. Or are they, building general networks? Like I've seen a lot of people recently who are just gathering like minds together in cities, and almost making that a side hustle because the people that they're bringing together are in turn doing business with them. So it's almost another way to increase their day job by just networking and building relationships. I think the key, though, what you're looking for is learning, just getting out there and seeing what people are doing, what pain points they have, like where they're seeking information, and then seeing how you can do things better than the next person.
That reminds me of a book I read, and I love, not sure if you read it, So Good They Can't Ignore You, Cal Newport.
I have not read that.
Okay.
No.
Because he talks about in detail, like some people, they blindly go in with passion, but they don't recognize their natural talents that's going on. But when you are that person that is pushing yourself to be the highest quality, it could be whatever career it is, you're going to have more opportunities come to you. And then you can better market yourself that way.
Oh gosh, you're so right. It's incredible because you become this almost authority in that space, and people say, "Man, Will or Elle's really out there getting it. Like she really knows what's going on." Now you may have a pretty good feel on what's going on, but as far as your general direction as the side hustle goes, you really don't know. You're just working day to day, bringing this thing in and bringing it home. And I'm the first person to say that I graduated school. I was an ad exec in college, and then worked my way into a territory manager, which worked my way into an ad manager position for the newspaper.
Okay.
When I got a degree, I took a massive pay cut.
Ah.
It's funny, I get a degree in college, I'm thinking, cool, I'm ready to get in the workforce. I took a monstrous pay cut. That led me down this road of learning. I was in financial planning, financial coaching for about a year and a half as a self-agent. Built up a small book of business. Started working with some of our top agents in the firm on some internal teaching and internal, you could call it marketing, but I really didn't know what I was doing, to be perfectly honest with you. But that opportunity that I was provided with, I had little to no budget as far as marketing goes.
Okay.
Really and truly, what I was picking up, the skills I was picking up, is exactly what it takes to launch a small side hustle.
Yeah.
Without going full in, taking a $5,000 loan or an equity line or whatever crazy you want to do to dive into this thing, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And I learned that through my experience of being a low budget to no budget marketing position. And so it's kind of opened my eyes to realize, you can really do this thing if you can just find what you love.
Yes.
Find what problems are in that space and how your unique skill sets or personality traits can solve those. One, you can make some money doing it, but two, you can help so many people.
If you guys are, listening right now, the big takeaway is looking at the value you can add, and that can be a sustainable side hustle. But if you're like, this is a one-time thing, I'm not that great, or I can only do this, and you're thinking that mindset, you're not going to have a business, you're not going to have an income stream.
Yeah.
You might have a project, but it's not going to continue.
Yeah, no question. I mean, if you're a CPA out there and you're working with business owners, and you love filming, you're a humongous fan of just creating video and editing video, and you would stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning editing family video because it's something you enjoy doing. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, what's holding you back from making your client's business boom? Nothing. Then if their business booms, your business booms.
Yeah.
How can you help their business boom? Well, I love video. Well, video marketing is super hot right now.
Yeah.
Think about producing some side video for them.
Depending on what your side hustle goes, you can kind of come back. Say if you're an accountant and you notice your own main company, your 9 to 5, is missing that material. After you had experience with that side hustle, you can say, hey, by the way, it's almost like you're pitching your new position to them. So you can go back to that 9 to 5, but now you've had value, you've had experience, you've had growth.
Yes, and people also need to realize that, the side hustle can totally parallel with your day job. Get creative with that. You need to be paid what you're worth. And I think there are a lot of people who don't necessarily know some of these skill sets that they have can totally interline with their employer.
Yeah.
Pitch that. Try that out. I mean, there are ways that you can have raises in your current positions
Yes.
that your employer or your direct superior may not have ever thought about. But if you're able to pitch in the right way and prove yourself, that's a raise that started as a side hustle that is now you adding to your self-worth at this job, right? You know, I had a conversation a couple days ago with somebody here at Podcast Movement who was saying, why would you ever quit your day job to take it on? If you're making 10, 20, 30K, that's on top of your day job, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. If you don't want to go down the entrepreneurial journey and take this thing on full time, you don't have to.
I really appreciate you coming on. You know, this is spontaneous, but
It was.
I'm glad we also met this weekend. If listeners want to catch more on the projects you're working on, could you tell them where to go? Where's the best?
Yeah, find us at millennivator.com. That's 2 L's and 2 N's. It's a little confusing, but I promise it's there. And we've also got a really, really strong product for people who are looking to build a website. And you can find that at millennivator.com/side hustle site.
Special thanks to Will for being a part of this episode. If you want to learn more about him or get some help with starting your business, please visit millennivator.com. Don't worry, I have the link in the show notes. I'll also have some resources to help you find low-cost ways to launch your business. Just head over to couplemoney.com. And if you want to give your marriage and bank account a boost, please pick up Jumpstart Your Marriage and Money course. Jumpstart focuses on the big wins, including earning more. Get lifetime access to a 4-week course designed to help you stop fighting about money, create a budget you both love, and pay off your debts faster. You can pick it up at couplemoney.com/jumpstart. And if you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed to the podcast. It's free and easy. You'll get the latest stories and tips on building your wealth together sent to you. We're out there on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Overcast, and more. You can also grab the feed off our site so you can listen to the show from whatever podcast app you prefer. Our theme song was written and performed by Gentle Regime. Additional music by Lee Rosevere and Music for Makers. Finally, I want to say thank you. Couple Money Podcast is made possible because of listeners like you. Your tweets, reviews, likes, and more are so encouraging. If there's a topic or question you want to hear covered on the show, just let me know. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.